It's your boy. Today we're gonna be looking at Young Lean, Blade Victorious. Um, I heard the beat once. I like the song as you can see. I have a like on it, so we're just gonna check it out. I like his jacket.
I was 30 in designer before it was trendy. I was trying to stay awake, my eyes are heavy. I was sorry before I was even born, so just forgive me. By the way, you're way too pretty to be petty. I was praying for the sword to be reborn, you didn't send me, but I feel like it is finally descending. When we raise our glasses up, it's overflow, it's never empty. We're victorious and happy in the end.
It was already inside me, I didn't have to look. With you I fight fair, it's the story, it's the book. I know the feeling, but I'm losing spirit. What goes around comes around and stay from the beginning. Two heavy swords lay heavy at the wake. Pray for your arrival, never pray for your mistakes. Wedding bells and nation spells, I meet you at the gates. You see it in my face, blood rain, let the rain hit the waves.
At the edge of the blade, that's the point. Shooting for the stars, but we aim for the gold. Swimming with the sharks to the gods goes the spoils. I know in my heart that it's all very void. Staying very warm, could be flames on the foil. Now we wash our face and then spray essential oils. Destiny is ours, yet they hate on the boys. You can either go hard or not, it's a choice.
Now we fly from islands like it's 2001. Helicopters on the roof, I make this shit look fun. We was dirty in designer when the finer things would come. And we took so many risks, now you see the outcome.
Okay.
I fell off, but I came back on top. Lay low with the rose gold wrapped around the watch. Got bloodshot eyes, I've been working around the clock. SUVs by the gate, real estate, get the world in our
Do you
palms.
know what? Just stop, cause you're not. Darkness in my head, it gets to spinning like a clock. In this crystal palace and a day, throw a rock. We got so much different kind of flavors coming sharp. Blowing all this money cause it's windy at the top. You can cut it out or cut it off and watch it rot. Do you wanna be with the team or not? DDSPE, we can't get enough.
This was a great song. Oh, there's a little more. What they got here? Oh, it's just all black. Okay. You know, I really do like this song. We have like little scorpions. We got Blade with a sword. Because it's a blade. You feel me? That was kind of cool. And then like my favorite part, I ain't gonna lie, it's like because they talk about how from the bottom to the top, they really did that shit. They got a Rolls Royce right here. That's what's up, bro. You know, like because they know each other from a long time, and to be able to have that bond of still knowing somebody from the bottom to the top, I think that's one of the best things you could really ever have in your life. You feel me? Like, especially if it's a friend, if it's somebody you could call, your brother. You know. Let's see. I was dirty and designer before it was trendy. I was trying to stay awake. My eyes are heavy. Ooh, okay. Okay, let's see what they say. This is referring how he is literally dirty white. Yeah, I seen that wearing designer. While it does also reference him feeling dirty in the metaphorical world. In the music video, he is seen sporting dirty designer jeans. Yes, I did see that. For Okay, let's see. Blade is suggesting that he feels like he's been carrying a burden from the start, even before he was born. Maybe he intentionally caused harm or discontent when he was younger, and this is especially shown in his obnoxious depression during his phase of making his album Ever Since. Also, this verse kind of shows the purposelessness of life as well, or struggle with the nature of life. In summary, this line could be expressing a feeling of being inherently broken in some way, or it could express a sense of existing in a world that feels predetermined by sorrowful to be sorrowful. This could also just be an expression to show how much he wants the other person to forgive him. Hey, that's real. I ain't gonna lie, that's real. Let's see. I mean, for this one, I don't really have to go deep into it, but yeah, yeah. By the way, you're way too pretty to be petty. That I think that's facts. You can rise above pettiness and become victorious. There's no point in being negative. But you got negative too. I referenced the Blade 24 Track Reborn. Praying for the sword blade, ergo blade, to be reborn. This is double entendre. Reborn is a song often considered to be the old blade, differing from his new style at present, as was this praying for the sword again. Again, Blade being reborn could refer to a section of his fan base who altogether wish that Blade would return to his earlier style. Rich Reborn is a prolific example of damn. Come on, guys, come on. When we raise up our glasses, its overflow is never empty. They lyrics frequently make use of religious imagery, whether it be from Buddhism, Judaism, or elsewhere. Here, Blade is alluding to the Hebrew Bible, specifically Psalms 23. This quotation evokes God's love for his followers. Thou preparest a table for before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou hast anointed my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. I like that. I know the feeling, but I'm losing spirit. What goes wrong comes around us deep from the beginning. Heavy labor with the way, pray for your arrival, never pray for your mistakes. Let's see this one. A mindset that is positive, focused, and outcome oriented. Hence, pray for your arrival, but ignore or avoid the uglier parts of success, which includes the inevitable mistakes that are made. Mistakes are vital to growth, but less attractive. Hence, never pray for your mistakes. When applied to Lean's life, this could mean that people around him for the highs, but when he makes mistakes, the same people drift away or abandon him. That just sucks. Let's see, what is I'll meet you at the gate? Maybe a reference to pearly gates. Young Lean Young doesn't want to live old and is clearly saying that he'll wait for his loved ones at the gates. He already made a reference to this on Fallen Demons. That's cool. Blood Rain, that's a song from Young Lean, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. 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 Yep. See? At the edges of the blade, that's the point. Shooting from the start for the stars, but we aim for the gold. He aims for the money, but deep down he knows he is bleeding for the fashion. Same very warm could be flames on the foil. Refers to smoking heroin off foil. Holy shit. Could also refer to the common habit among opioid addicts of smoking pills off foil. Syrian Blade loved his oxys. It is likely that he means he was smoking his pills off foil to produce euphoria. Holy fuck. Dog, we gotta get you sober or something, gang. Holy shit. Yet they hate on the boys. Blade knows that based off the risk that he and his team put in, that they literally must become successful in the end no matter what. But even some people envy what they built up, but there's nothing they can do to stop what Blade has built up, so the hate can't win. That's real, man. Fuck them niggas. Where to? Fuck them niggas. You can either go hard or not. It's a choice, and that's facts. A reference to Skrillex ceremony featuring both Lean and Blade. That's what's up. I fuck with that. Now we fly from islands like it's 2001 throughout discography. Another recommendable. It is unclear the symbolism of 2001, yet fans speculate the early naughty and nostalgic years for Lean. Furthermore, on the outer side of his both forearm, Young Lean. Yeah, I was gonna say it has 2001. On right, I was born 04, so helicopters are on the roof. I make this shit look fun. The GTBSB boys have always been pioneers of trap, taking the genre to new levels and inspiring many. If they didn't take the risk and ridicule that came with it, they wouldn't be where they are now, on top of the world with a dedicated fan base and lots of money. I hope I make it, bro. No bullshit. I fell off, but I came back on top. It could be a reference to Blade Top Man. I know if is unreviewed. Here, Blade reflects on how he feels like he peaked. He's not as famous and loved as he supposed to be. The contrast in fame between Blade and Young Lean is quite substantial despite the boys coming up together. Blade is often called Young Lean's sidekick by Lean fans, which Lean had to address. Really? Blade is not my sidekick. He's been the ghost since day one, and from me it's all love. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I always saw like, cause for me, I like listened to Blade, where I got put on Blade first, then Lean, and then I got into Young Lean later. Also a story about incidents that occurred in 2015 when Lean was addicted to drugs and his close friend and manager buried him. Yep. After that, Lean moved back to his family in Sweden and started a new life. Wrapped around the watch, got bloodshot eyes. I've been working around the clock. That's real. Because he's just up all the time, not sleeping, cranking out music, and his song Ski Mask on his Stranger, he says, I can't sleep no more. Gotta make another hit. Wake up in the morning, I make another hit. You know how it going, cause life is a bitch. That's real. SUVs by the gay real estate got the world in our palms. You know what? Just stop, cause you're not. Darkest in my head. It gets it spinning like a clock. Let's see this one. I'm about to start crying in my bed. Evil words spin around my head. We got so much different kind of favors coming shop. I don't really have to explain this one. I don't think I have to explain that one for you guys. It's money because it's windy at the top. Let's see. It's literally windy at the top. It's a pun from Blade. Blade loves to be a super gloomy in songs or say something that makes you think and then makes a joke and it literally makes you question if Blade is really being serious or is he joking. You can cut it out or cut it off and watch it rot. Blade shows us that there are different ways you can approach problems in your life. There are two ways to heal an infected flesh wound: excision and amputation. Similarly, when faced with a problem in your life, you can either face it head on and excise the problem so there is a chance of healing later on, cut it out. You can also avoid the problem and amputate it, cut it off. If you choose this option, you will give up the chance of healing it, of healing, and it will start to lose function. Watch it rot. The concept of facing a fear, you can either begin to face the fear or avoid the fear, which in turn promotes the part of your brain that avoids problems, making it harder to face the fear later on. Watch it rot. That's that's pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. He and then do you want to be with the team or not? I mean, Slang suggests that Blade is taking directly to someone with the previous line and is implying that if they are not willing to solve their problems, cut it out, they don't deserve to be in his team. Blade wants healthy relationships. If they aren't willing to heal and be better people, then he doesn't want to be friends with them. That's real. That is real. Because if somebody not really, doing better or trying to, level up, you know, I don't really want them either, to be honest. Because because you could be saying this and that, but if you're stuck in like a loop, you have to fix that loop because it's a loop, and just like bro said, you gotta cut it off or watch it rot. Um, yeah, I really like this song. I really do like this song. Shout out Blade, shout out Mr. Lean. Shout out to the 25.8K viewers that was looking at this or people that made this. But yeah, man, I fuck with this song and I hope you liked it too. And if you guys have anything specific you guys want me to listen to, please let me know. I'm more than happy to listen to it. And, that's me, Heaven. That's me, Tony. I'm out. Love, guys.